And I think we have action here. I think we're live. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? How are all my friends and followers doing today? Thanks for anyone that's tuning in here live. Let me know by jumping in and in the comments and letting me know that you're popping in here, and I will give you a shout out. If you're popping in here after the fact, hit replay, and then I will give you a shout out after the fact. Today we are going to talk about some attraction marketing tips. I have, I think, 15 of them here for you today. So let's get after that. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Heather Edmondson, and I'm coming at you live today from Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. The sun was just shining. It's just ducked under a cloud. Hello, Beth. Thank you for jumping on. You found my page. Thanks a lot. Good job. Okay, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a book that I have learned so much from, Attraction Marketing, Magnetic Marketing here. And it's written, or it's by Mike Dillard, if you can see that there. And it's it's Tim Early that's talking about it here. So yeah, so we're going to share some tips from that. Hello, Janet. Thank you for popping in here today and sharing some of your busy day with me. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's get after this. Like I said, I'm Heather, and we're going to talk about this book, Magnetic Sponsoring, and I have learned so much from it. So if you are trying to build a business online, I'm going to show you or tell you some tips. Hello, Polly. Thank you for jumping in here. I'm going to give you a few tips, actually 15 of them today, to help you move your business in the right direction, especially at this time when we are in these crazy times of a lot of people not being able to work at their regular jobs. A lot of people are thinking of maybe moving into the online space, and would like to share some motivation with that and some ideas of building your business the right way. Hello, Linda. Thank you for popping in, my friend. Like I said, Mike Dillard wrote this book back in the 1990s and has been using it, and it's a proven formula that works in many ways. And Tim Early has kind of carried on that business for him. Kind of teaches people to become the leaders that everybody needs right now, especially right now when with all this craziness going on in the world. We need to all become, as an entrepreneur, we need to become that alpha and become that leader that people are looking up to, looking to find direction from, because of all this confusion. Some people can't even think properly or think straight, think rationally. So let's all become the leaders that everybody are looking for. Become the hunted instead of the hunter. So don't go chasing after people. People don't want to be bugged right now. There's too much other stress going on in their lives. So just get up every morning and say, what can I do to help someone today? Be that person that's going to be there to help people instead of being the person that's chasing after people. I will teach you some ways of how to learn to leverage your business through social media platforms, creating automation, so that if you are working your business, you won't have to be working at 24/7. You'll have some little bots and stuff in the background there that can pick up people's comments and talk to them right away, and then you can get back to them when you're actually in your office working on your business in your space. Well, I'll teach you how to become increase your productivity. Instead of hitting up everyone in your 3-foot space. Well, now you can't be 3 feet apart, I guess 6 feet apart. Instead of bugging those people, instead of chasing your family and friends. If you see me looking down a little bit, I do have a couple notes to keep me on track. There's no way I would be able to remember all this in my brain right now. I've got too much other stuff going on. A lot of people come into online businesses or network marketing or MLM or digital marketing, anything like that. They come into it for the wrong reasons. They are looking only tunnel vision, and they are looking at it as just a big, huge money-making thing. And that's the wrong way of looking at things. They go in it and they end up screwing people over, and sorry about my language there, but they screw people over, and then their businesses are collapsed in 12 months. If you want to be in this space and you want to have sustainable income and you want to be around for a while, you have to go about it in a different way. What worked 2-3 years ago in network marketing or MLM, or like I said, digital business owning, doesn't work nowadays. The platforms and now it's way too busy, and you need to come from a place of trying to help people. You want to build up a know, like, and trust factor in them. You want to build a relationship with them, and you don't want to be chasing them. You don't want to be hounding them to buy anything. People don't want to be sold to. People want to become friends with you. They want to become in a relationship. That's hence the reason for a lot of these social media platforms. It's to become social. It's not to sell things to people. So if you're trying to build a business on your personal website, personal Facebook page and stuff, that's the wrong way to go. And Facebook has all these automated bots in the background, and they will shut you down faster than you can blink an eye. So you need to learn the proper ways to go. Yes, Beth, old school ways don't work. I mean, there are some ways, old ways will not open new doors. Yes, but there are, some of the old school methods still do work. So I mean, I'm not saying that that's totally wrong. You can still talk to people about it when you are out in that space. But chasing people down on a social media platform, that's not why these platforms were created. So you want to build up a long-term relationship with them. You want to keep your emotions out of your business. You want to keep your emotions out of what you say online to people. Don't overreact. If somebody lashes out at you and says something nasty to you, you have to move past it. You have to become a bigger person and know that that's their opinion of you, and that's their reaction to you. And people's opinions and reactions to you are theirs, and you need to let it go and move past it. If you want your day-to-day business to succeed, you have to get your emotions out of your day-to-day business. So for the long term, tip number one is forget the money. The money will come once you've built proper and helpful and trust relationships with people. People want to buy from people. People don't want to buy from the regular Joe down the street. If they want to dig a hole, they know that they want to dig a hole. The person that's trying to sell the shovel is not going to say, "Oh, you need to buy a shovel." They're going to say, "This shovel is going to solve that problem for you to get that hole dug, to get that hole dug," and then that person will want to get that shovel. They're not going to go and buy the shovel because they want a shovel. They want to dig a hole. So you have to look at it, change your mindset, and look at it in a different way. Let me just have a drink here. My throat's dry. Sorry, guys. Number 2, always deliver on what you promised, either on time or before. So whatever it is that you are giving to that person, whether it be something just for free, just to, like I said, start building up that relationship with you. If you're getting their email address from them, or you're talking to them in Messenger or whatever, you need to respond to that person right away and give them something, whether it's just hi, how are you, or if it's a PDF, or if it's a free direction to a website that can help them, a free recipe if you're in health and wellness and you're giving out recipes, anything like that. Give it to them on time or before. So that's number 2. Number three, be your authentic, genuine self. In this online world that we're in right now, we are not trying to be the product that we are selling. We are not trying to be the company that we are working for. Everybody that works for that said company sells all the same things. So you want to create your business around you because you're selling you. You want them to be looking at you because you can solve the problem for them. You can create that relief of whatever it is, of the pain that they are struggling with, whether it's they're struggling with their weight, and you provide something to help them with that, or you provide mentorship, or you provide just a sounding board for them. You need to market yourself as You Inc. That's number 3. Number 4. always deliver 10 times more value than the price of whatever it is that you are asking for, whatever it is that you are working on. You can never, ever, ever give more value than the people are wanting. So always try and work that extra mile, go that extra mile to make that person feel that they are getting the best bang for their buck, or the best anything for free that you are giving out. Make sure that they always receive what it is you're going. Hello, Janet. Thank you for let it go and it'll grow. Yeah, it's just like planting a garden. It's like learning how to play an instrument, or become a sports player, or anything like that. You need to work at it a little bit. You can't just automatically do something and expect a return right away. It's even like I was trying to bake bread the other day. It's a process. You got to mix the dough, and then you got to let it rise, and then you got to punch it down, and like the whole bit. It's a process before you get to the end game, before you get to the goal. So where did I leave off? Number five. Don't make decisions based just on money. Don't make a big hard decision based on money. You have to learn how to look at things in a rational way. You have to be on top of things. You have to be that alpha to lead people in the right direction. And where am I here? You have to be looking at it that it's going to be serving them, not serving you. So like I said, problem solving for that person. So get out of your thing that it's just about you and about you making money and all that stuff. And your customer will be loyal to you then for years. Number 6, always make decisions for the long term. Hello, Susan. Thank you for jumping in here, Susan. Hello. Always make the decision for the long term. So what that means is some of these things will take 2 to 3 years to gather the right expertise to solve the problem for your people, that your target market that you're trying to market to. So you'll just have to build up that relationship, build a daily method of operation so that you are hitting the targets of make a plan for the whole year, so that you will hit your targets weekly, monthly, 3 months, 6 months, like etc. like that. Look at things for the long term and then work your way back. Okay, what do I have to do each week, each day, each month to make it towards that goal? Correct? So that's what you need to do. Number 7. If you screw up, apologize. Yes, Susan, it's a process. It sure is a process. If you screw up, and you most likely will piss somebody off somehow, please do apologize for it. You're not doing it intentionally. Please react to that. Please show them that you are a person that has compassion and you are caring and that you want to give them exactly what they want. So that's number 7. Number 8, provide the best customer service possible. And that goes hand in hand with treating your customers and your people that are looking at your pages or jumping in and checking out your videos. They all want to be treated as human beings, and they want to know that you are not perfect. Don't ever expect that your hair is going to be perfect to go on a live, and your makeup's all going to be done, and that you're not going to mess up on your words. But you need to provide the best customer service possible. So if somebody's upset with whatever it is that they have maybe gained from you or whatever, apologize for that and move forward, give them that customer service and get back to them as soon as possible if they have an issue. Number 9 is say thank you sincerely and often. Like I said, be your genuine self and actually mean it when you are saying thank you. Don't just beat around the bush and be that spammy Pammy. Sorry if your name's Pam, but don't be that spammy person that just is in it all just for yourself. Be that caring person. Number 10, stick to your guns. Stand up for who you are and what you believe in. Sticking to your beliefs will help you create that loyal person that will follow you, either just a loyal follower or that person that will eventually maybe want to purchase something from you. You have You have to earn their trust. You have to nurture it. You help. It's like planting a plant and watering it and watching it grow. You just can't throw the seed in the ground and hope that, well, Mother Nature might take care of it and water it. But if you don't nurture it and give it food, give it fertilizer and put a stake in it if it's a tomato plant, and so it doesn't fall over. You have to nurture that plant just like you have to nurture a relationship. Nobody wants to get married to that person the very first time they meet. You jump in a conversation with them for the very first time and you say, I want to get married to you. Is that person going to want to get married to it? Yes, Susan, we have to go above and beyond. We have to go above and beyond for sure. And what's this one here? Saying no, like, and trust. Definitely the no, like, and trust. That's what we're trying to build up here with everybody. Where did I leave off? Now I got sidetracked. Squirrel. I need a little squirrel that I can hold up and say squirrel. Where am I here? Number 12. Number 12 is never argue with a customer. If a customer believes they are right on whatever it is, even back in the day when I worked retail, back in the day when I worked my very first job in a restaurant, if the customer is upset, go above and beyond to address their concerns and build a good relationship with that person. Never argue with them. Send them a refund and respectfully say thank you and move on from that. You can always have a return or a repeat customer doing stuff like that. Never argue. If a customer is bad-mouthing you to other people and treats you with disrespect, you're allowed to fire that person from being one of your customers. You're allowed to get them out of your company. You're allowed to move forward. It's your company and it's your name and it's your reputation that's on the line. And if those people are going around bad-mouthing you and cutting you down in front of other people, or even if they're saying stuff on other social media pages that you're a jerk and et cetera, you're allowed to ban that person and block them from your page. And I'll show you that in another video at another time. Number 14, we're almost at the end here, guys. Number 14, remember to stand up for yourself. Know that you're always working to the best of your ability. Celebrate all of those little milestones along the way. Like I said, when you make your yearly plan and you make your goal of your weekly goal or your monthly goal or your 3-month goal, even though it might look like something small, you need to celebrate those in whatever way it is that you like to celebrate. Maybe you like to go, you get yourself a new outfit. It doesn't always have to be surrounded by food. I mean, we're eating way too much food right now while we're all stuck in these houses and baking bread that I haven't had bread for years and years. Anyway, I digress. Moving on with that. Stand up for yourself is what I said there. And number 15, the final thing here is thank your mentors. You can never expand your brain enough, and you can never be knowledgeable enough without some help along the way. Like having this book here. I wouldn't know half of these things if I wouldn't have read this. It's an easy read. It's got lots of valuable information, and I would never have been able to learn the stuff if I would never have gotten this book from my mentor, Helen Martin, and I want to thank her very much. And we purchased this book through her. So send them an email, say thank you. Believe that what they're teaching you is the correct way, and share their information along the way. Information is power, and don't let your belief that you are told that you are too old to don't let your belief that you are too old to learn ever stop you. You are never too old to learn. You need to expand your brain on every aspect. If we keep expanding our brain and keep learning all the time, every day, even if it's just something little, something small that you've learned that you didn't know before, you're still learning, still gaining things, and maybe it'll all prevent us all from getting Alzheimer's. Thanks, Janet. They are great tips. Thank you. Good points here from Beth, and valuable information from Susan. Yes. And I think that's where I'll leave off. Don't ever say that a failure is something bad. How many times have If you look at a baby trying to walk, if that baby, the first time, or that, yeah, the baby, the 1-year-old, 8-month-old, whatever it is, didn't try over and over and over again after it fell once, it would never learn to walk. It's the same thing as, like I said before, learning an instrument, learning how to become good at a sport, learning how to play the piano, even just learning how to read. Those are all skills that you have to learn, and it takes baby steps to learn them. You have to learn how the letters sounded. To learn another language, you have to know the masculine and feminine, that kind of stuff. It's all a learning process. So whatever it is that you're learning, you're expanding your brain, and don't compare yourself to others. Everyone is on a different journey, and everyone is in a different part in their journey. Invest in yourself and don't compare yourself to others, and this will help you gain confidence and strength and courage. So I hope you found some value in what I had to say today. If you did, please feel free to pass it along to whoever else can benefit from this, and let me know by saying if you hit value, and let me know if you got some value. Let me know what it is that you got value from. Put in what you learned today. If it's something different, if it's something new, or if it's something that you've heard before, do that as well. And we will catch you. I'm going to change it up, going live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays at the same time at Mountain Standard Time, which is here in Alberta. It's at 11:45. So we'll see you tomorrow at 11:45. Thanks everybody who participated and jumped on, and for anybody coming in on the replay, I will give you a shout out after the thanks. Thanks guys. Bye bye.